So today we're just going to do a quick little video about how to add and subtract with negative numbers. So the way I like to think about it is actually up and down. Numbers increase, they go up; they decrease, they go down. And if you think about negative numbers being basically like underwater, and positive numbers are basically climbing up the side of a mountain, or maybe a ladder. If you're got like a swimming pool or anything like that, you can climb up the ladder and then dive back in, or go up the ladder, down the ladder. And 0 is the difference in that water surface between underwater and above water. So we have our little guy here, and he's got his little snorkel and goggles, so he's good to go, and little flippers. So no matter which direction we choose, he is set. So right now he's kind of just standing on 0. So if we say we had 5 minus 3, we're first going to have our plus 5. So he's actually going to climb up our side of our mountain until he gets to 5. That's plus 5. He's going up 5. And then minus 3. So you've actually been working with negative numbers as long as you have ever subtracted. You are actually adding a negative number. That's what minus 3 means, is plus negative 3. So that just literally means down. And sometimes you can draw a little arrow and just say, okay, well, this means down 3. So from 5, I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. And his little flippers land at 2. So our answer here would actually be 2. So what about 5 minus 9? So we reset, he comes all the way back down to 0, and we do the same thing. We go up to 5, and then basically what's kind of happening is he's like jumping off the cliff and diving in, is that he's going to go down 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you notice, the 5 gets him back to 0, but he needs to go a total of 9. So we still have negative 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go to do a grand total drop from 5 to 4, which is 9, the value of 9. So he is actually now below the surface by 4 feet. Right? So let's swim back up, our little guy back up to 0. And then from there, we're going to say, well, okay, what if we had something that looks like this, and where I have a negative 2 plus a 6? So I'm going to swim down 1, 2 feet. And I go, okay, plus 6, so this means go down 2 feet, but my plus 6 means now to go up 6. So I'm going to do 2 to get back to 0, and then I still have, well, 2 plus 4 gives me a distance of 6, so I need to go up 4 more. So he is now up at positive 4. So if you think about it as terms of going down underwater and then climbing back up, breaching water surface and then climbing above it, it makes life a lot easier. So what happens if we have a negative 2 minus 5, which is the same thing as negative 2 plus minus 5, or negative 5? So this means down, and this means down. If you enter in those arrows, it makes life a lot easier. So let's see what happens. Well, we're going to swim down 2 feet, and then we're going to swim down another 5 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or basically a grand total of being underwater by 7 feet. So thus a negative 7. So there you go. That is adding negative numbers or subtracting our numbers, and how to be able to visualize them and going for a swim at the same time. All right. I hope this helped.